Hello friends, Arthur here and I'm back with Black and White ZSL track review part 2. And we start with Yokuatsu by Kerncop, which is basically classical Kerncop track. I didn't find anything hard here. It's a lot of obvious lines, pretty wide track, no really hard elements. So it's all about line. Yeah, there are some elements that if you have enough speed, like closer to gold medal, or after medal I would say, it will be way smoother, way easier to pass them. But overall, nice smoothie track. Nyctophobia by Boras, and well, this is first of all very long track and quite hard track. First element, the jump, it's already blind, it's already not clear, and at least it's at the beginning, so you can spend some time to do it. Then I would say the next hard element, it's half loop-de-loop corkscrew after checkpoint 2 to checkpoint 3. I spent like quite a lot of time there, tried to do it, and I was able to do it just with braking. At least after put the safe pass, if you not have enough speed you can go down and with losing speed, but you still can manage the second element. And the end. The end is the soap one, and there's two finishes, and you need to know how to handle soap and opposite omni boosters with normal boosters. And if you think that okay, fine, I will do the non-risky and go straight forward, you could, but you need to be more than 65, 80 or about 90 kilometers per hour, because the feathers, you're not working at the end and you can fly over the finish, so beware of that. So very complicated and very long track. Monochromatic Shopping by Northshade. It's really hard to call this track easy one, medium one. I would say it's more to advanced, not like the challenging one, but there are several tricks, several elements that like challenge you a lot. The line for the checkpoint 2 and the jump into the I hope mall, it's nice, it's a really interesting idea when it can push you, but then you need like certain amount of speed to go from the stairs, and you can easily go off the feathers and crash, so you need to be very precise there. Same for checkpoint 5, you also need to be very precise on all these wall ride transitions and return to the finish. So a lot of precise elements on the track, not hard, but you need very precise there. Darkest Light by RTube, and well, I believe like last time or several time ago we saw the black hole map. I don't know who did it, but it was really similar for that. Right now we have, I don't know, is it like the sun or the gas giant planet or like white hole? I don't know, theoretically it could be possible, but as of track I would say the main problem here is transparency of the same track, and when you go and the light from the, let's go, the sun blind you up, you not always see the track. I believe this was the idea of that, and it is a nice new thing. It's not really hard, especially when you turn off the bloom. Fragt Port by Marvin. Very interesting track, slightly challenging one. Basically, for my understanding, I spent several attempts just to try to understand where and how I need to do and go in some elements. And again, if you have enough speed, it could be quite easy. If you're not so skillful and you're just learning the track, trying to find the perfect line, then it could be very hard and challenging one. So I would say this track needs practice. and a lot to have like the good best result. Without it, it's quite long, so you won't have enough time during the SL to learn it fully. Lucidus, Northwind. So I would say medium track, maybe slightly medium advanced in terms of some jumps, some lines, but overall nothing really hard. You have plenty of time to react on things. There are several blind jumps where you can fall off, but there are a big room for error, or adjustment, so you have time to react, have time to fix it. You will lose time, but you still could finish. I didn't find any speed check there, so yeah. Well, maybe the last jump to the finish could consider this one, but on all my attempts I didn't fail it. Wait, where did those colored cars come from? By Tommy Gaming. And this is another very challenging track. So at the beginning I found that the first element quite challenging one, but it's very doable if you switch to first person view. But then you have the icy tube after checkpoint 3, which you can easily fail a lot of time. And then you have the biggest challenge, biggest speed check for all this track. It's the jump, and I believe 150, 145 is the minimal speed. I never could able do it like 137, 138. So you need to be very precise, no smoke from your tires for a whole first part of the track. Other way you will not gonna make it. Grey Forest by Emil, quite long track, but it's all about precise because it's not really fast track, so there are a lot of time to do anything you want to track, fixing everything. The hard challenge element could be all this jump from the pipe. You need to know how to do them, how your box work on the pipes. If you're not familiar with that, you could struggle there, but overall it's not really fast track. You should have plenty of speed to do that. Same for the last element, the drop down from pipe to the water ramp. I did it quite slow, slower than gold medals, so it's doable. Don't think bronze is possible. Well, if you pass the first jump after the pipe, there is no any speed check, I guess, so yeah. Complete Darkness by Dapper Duck, and basically the track in Dapper Duck style, which again could be very challenging for ZSL itself, because on ZSL I want to challenge players, not fighting with tracks itself, and here you need to go on like almost fully dark track, and only the checkpoint show you the way, especially the loops inside the pipe. And I would say it's really fun to play overall. As of track, as of idea, it's really great idea, but for this ZSL I would say it's challenging one, and people could struggle there. Red All Over by Poop Sheriff. Overall, surprisingly not hard track from what Poop Sheriff could build. So really enjoyable, smooth track. Yet again, it's all about precision, the tightest line, ideal steering without like smoke from the tires, without hitting any walls. Correct transition from one element to another with a limit of air time. A really nice, smooth track with no hard challenge elements. Okay guys, thanks for watching part 2 for Tube review. I was quite late because I was sick. Hope next part will be quite soon, and hope you enjoyed. Leave your comments what's your favorite track and what you expect from Black and White DSL, and see you next time.